All right, there we go. Hello, friends. None of you are here yet, but I'm going to start anyway. Gotta be fast around here. Welcome. My name's Dan. Whew, this is a happy place. This is my happy place, standing in front of a small blank canvas. Hello, Alexander from Russia. Woohoo! Good to have you. My name is Dan. This is Daily Art Adventure number 735. And I am in beautiful Beaufort, North Carolina. And here, let me take a second, and I'm going to be shooting that direction, painting that scene, basically. Hello from Perth, Australia. We are an international group, aren't we? Wow. So here's what I'm going to try to do today. My watch runs a little fast, so it's 9:15. I am going to try to do a painting in 2 hours, which is real fast. I used to paint this fast all the time, and now I rarely paint this fast. But it's what I want to do today. Is paint as quickly as I can. There we go. I am painting on my small easel today. It's a Soltech easel. Here, I'll take just a minute to show you my easel. That's what I'm painting on. Nice little lightweight portable easel. Let's see what I can do by, say, 11:15. I want to find out what can I do in 2 hours. Again, I used to paint this fast a lot, but that's straight. Did you catch that? I used the handle of my brush to make sure that line is straight. My music has died already. Sorry to interrupt you. Let's see if I can get my music going again here. All right, I don't have time to waste. So if it's not going to play, I'm just going to go without music. All right, let's do some Let's do some drawing here. Moving right along now. Time for some white, light and white detail. Hello, all of you. I see your chats. Thank you for chatting over me here. I always appreciate that. Again, for those of you who missed me at the very beginning here, I'm going to force myself to try to finish a painting in 2 hours. I used to paint fast like this all the time. I've gotten slower in my old age. I'm kidding. I've gotten slower not because I've gotten slower, but because my technique has gotten much more complex than it used to be. So I'm trying to go, I want to go back and see, okay, can I still do a 18 by 24 inch painting in under 2 hours. Thank you. My biggest problem is going to be here that is that my painting is completely wet. So there's not a, I'll have to take this is acrylics, of course. I start in acrylics, finish in oil, and at some point I have to wait for all of this to dry. So I'll be taking a break here in a few minutes. And I call one of the terms I use to describe my approach to painting is I say that instead of blocking in my painting, which is a very traditional approach to oil painting, instead of blocking in, I blob in my paintings, by which I mean I start very, very messy, and little by little by little refine my drawing until it's accurate. But I don't try really hard to get really accurate at the beginning. I just start painting like crazy, as you can see. So when people come by here on the street and they see my painting at this phase, at this stage, of course they always think that I'm one of those loose, crazy, impressionistic, modern painters. They could hardly think anything else. They get the impression, they think that that my finished painting is going to be wild and crazy and abstract-ish, of course, like so many other people's paintings are, frankly. Which, if you know my work, that is quite far from the truth. When I'm all finished, my paintings are quite realistic, but I try to keep as much of this energy, which I like. I love this energy, but I also want realism. So I'm trying to create a perfect melding of the energy and realism at the same time. That's my goal. Realistic painting with very energetic underpainting. There is almost nothing I can do to this painting right now because it's so wet. But I'm going to live dangerously. I'm going to try to do some blue sky, maybe blue water, in spite of the fact that it's all wet. That everything here is, as you can see, is just soaking wet, dripping wet. I can probably do that. This is unusual. I don't normally paint in acrylics. I don't normally paint wet into wet. So that's a bit of an experiment for me here. This is how good things happen. This is how discoveries are made, is when you try something new and different. So again, for me, painting wet into wet is it's against the rules of how I paint, actually. But I'm trying to knock out this painting really quickly. So I'm forcing myself to do things that I don't normally do. At the moment, I'm sort of painting like an ordinary painter. Opaque on opaque. Hello.
Hey, I was wondering
Thank
if
you.
you were painting us.
Yes, there you are, right there.
Yep, that looks like me.
Yeah. Thank you for your work, ladies.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Good morning.
It is indeed. Okay, you didn't see that. She thinks I'm not a very good painter. That's true. I'm telling you. She's going, yeah, yeah, yeah. Good luck with that, she said, with her body language. That's hilarious. And maybe this might be a bad painting today. I don't know. That's so funny. But she was thinking, well, I was hoping you were going to be good, but no, I've got an aunt who paints really well, she was thinking. You should take lessons from her. Now, honestly, that's why many of you, my fellow artists, why you don't like painting in public, because you don't like people coming by and thinking that you're bad. Sorry. Somehow, I've managed to get over those feelings. And now I just think it's funny. I'm supposed to have, this is an easel that I don't use an awful lot. There we go. I was going to say there's supposed to be a pencil sharpening here somewhere. There it is. Anyway, as I was saying, some of you hate painting outside because it irritates you when people come by and they at the beginning stages and they think you're not very good. As you can see, it just makes me laugh, kind of. Oh, I know, forgive me, that sounds so arrogant. Yeah, I'm confident. There. You be confident like me, okay? Be confident like me, please. You can't be me, but you can be confident like me, as I am. For you English majors. One of the best ways to learn how to paint trees is to paint. I know, I'm sorry, I'm right in front of you. Let me move a little bit, see if I can get a better angle. One of the best ways to paint trees. Do we have sound? Do we have good sound here? Uh-oh. There we do. Okay, good. One of the best ways to learn how to paint trees is to paint specific trees. Don't just paint, trees out of your head. Paint real trees. Certainly that's what I'm going to do here. It's a very interesting live oak right there. So I want to pay attention to that particular tree and not just paint out of my head, but actually copy the tree that's there. It will be good in a couple hours. Oh yeah, you're just being nice. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do one more layer of white, and then I'm going to, so everything's still wet, I'm assuming you can see. Everything's just, whoops. Hold it. Time out. In fact, hang on, I'll let you watch this operation. I have to run to my car, which is over there. I am getting an umbrella here. Okay, let's see if this will do the job. Oh, absolutely. No. I am not shy. No, it's very much in the ugly stages, but it will be good when I'm done. That my shade didn't last very long, did it?
No.
Beautiful morning. It is. That's right.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh.
No. I am not shy. No, it's very much in the ugly stages.
No. Wait.
Are you recording?
I am. No, I'm actually broadcasting live on YouTube. So greet people. I have people. That was funny. Okay. And also, it's already getting warm enough. There we go. Okay, now I'm ducking under an umbrella. All right. I'm sorry, you didn't see some of that operation, did you? There, you can see it now. Sorry, I freaked out that lady. She didn't know I was broadcasting, of course. Then people get all embarrassed, of course, when they find out that I'm broadcasting, which is unfortunate. I wish they wouldn't, but that's all right. That's the way people are. All right, so I'm going to do one more layer of white, and then I'm going to end this broadcast, okay? And this is too loud. Let me turn this down. There we go. Whoops. Hello. Oh, your friend told you I was broadcasting. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I felt bad. I didn't I didn't mean to shock her there. Yeah, I broadcast a lot on YouTube. It's all part of the business, all part of the marketing and fun. No, I live in Raleigh. Where? How about you? Do you live here? Oh, are you? Yeah, yeah. Did you move down or? Yeah. Oh, did you really? You're one of the lucky ones. They got to move down here. Do you know how lucky you are?
I do.
Good. Okay. Good.
I never take it for granted.
You know what? That is so good. I'm glad to hear that.
And I live down east, so that makes it.
Oh, do you really? How far from here? I've painted down east several times. Atlantic and sea level and
Yeah.
all the way to the end. Yeah, yeah. Yep. Oh, so beautiful. Good. I'm glad to hear that. A lot of people they get used to a place and they forget to appreciate. I mean, we should all appreciate. I appreciate Raleigh,
Yeah, well,
but it ain't Beaufort, right? It does absolutely.
the doctors and hospitals in Raleigh.
That's exactly right. Yeah, the art supply stores in Raleigh. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. Well, good for you. Well, thank you.
Oh, look, there's a guy on TV, probably on PBS, that paints. And,
Oh yeah, you mean Bob Ross?
I thought you- and I love his
Yeah, me too. That's right. That's right. That's Bob Ross.
Yeah, yeah.
All smooth. All
That's
good. Well, come back late. I'm trying to finish a painting in 2 hours, which is pretty fast.
Oh, wow.
So we'll see. We'll see how it
The
looks.
contract?
No, it's actually there's 5 of us here in town painting this week. Well, till Thursday anyway. Mostly from Raleigh, maybe all from Raleigh. And nope,
You
I'm
have
just.
a gallery?
I no, I've been in as many as 8 galleries across North Carolina. At the moment, I'm pulled out of all of them because I'm trying to get into a higher market, a better market. That sounds really snobby, doesn't it?
No, it does not.
That's business.
Yeah, we have some pretty ones here.
Yes, you do. No, I've been in. I know. I've been with Patricia Suggs. I've been with Heather Sink.
Yeah, and don't you love Heather?
Yes, yes. I think.
Now, do you guys have that John Silver down
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
I do indeed.
Yeah. I've not seen him in a bazillion years. I went to high school with him.
Did you really?
He did. Awesome.
Oh, how fun. Sweet. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Thank you. You feel guilty. Got to get back to work, don't you? Ladies are here doing gardening around here. I'm standing right next to a park, little, you know, just waterside. I don't know if you could even call it a park. Anyway, just a little coastal area. And I just realized this is way too low. Hang on. Again, 3 cheers for blobbing in paintings, which means draw it fast and then make changes little by little by little. That's my trick. So I will finish this white and then I'll end this broadcast, close it out, and then switch over to oil. So there'll probably be about a 15 or 20 minute break, but I'll start another broadcast. So those of you who have hit subscribe and if you've hit the bell icon, then you will be notified when I start broadcasting again. So I hope that works for you. One of the tricks for being a better drawer is to learn, and painting in white forces you to do this trick. You can do it even without painting in white. One of the tricks to becoming a better drawer is learning to see and to focus on the light things in your subject matter. Now, here's what I mean. I said this the other day, so I'm repeating myself for you regulars. Our eyes, the human eye, naturally gravitates, listen to this language carefully, the human eye naturally gravitates to the dark edges of things and to the edges of dark things. I'm saying two different things, okay? Again, the human eye, when you're drawing and copying something, the human eye naturally gravitates to the dark edges of things, because again, most of the time you're drawing with a dark tool like a pencil, so your eye gravitates to the dark edges of things and to the edges of dark things. Got it? So one of the ways to improve your drawing instantly is to you can pick up a white pencil, piece of white pastel, piece of white chalk, or in this case a white paint, and your eye then instantly starts seeing the light objects, the light edges of things, and the edges of light things. Does that make sense? So you can become a better drawer instantly just by making that one subtle change. And I discovered that really mostly just by this trick, by this right here, by when I switch over to painting with white paint, in a sense, like I'm doing right now, drawing essentially with white paint, I discover that I see the subject matter very differently. Now I'm focusing on the light stuff, and it's very different from what I had been focusing on up until this point. So if you want to be a better drawer, just pick up that little trick. And you don't have to be drawing with white, white tools to do that trick, but it helps you. Drawing with white sort of forces you into that. But you can still do it even if you're just drawing with, say, black pencils or gray charcoal or whatever. It's a trick that you can learn. It's funny how many times, when I'm out painting, it's funny how many times people mention Bob Ross. Man, that guy, and I like his program. I enjoy watching him, I think, as much as anybody else. But boy, did he make a dent in our culture. That is amazing. He's been dead 10 or 15 years now, and people still watch him all the time and refer to him all the time. For many people, that's as close as they've ever gotten to real art, which of course is not very close, but we're not going to say that. I'm certainly not criticizing him. His television program was truly a classic. It touched many people deeply. I would be delighted to do so well. I'm not going to do what he did, but I would like to shift culture the way he did. All right, I've been painting for half an hour, including time to run and get an umbrella from my car. So let me see if there's any critical questions that I need to answer before I go. Hello, Uncle 60. Okay, let me back up to the beginning. We have friends here from Russia and Australia and Argentina. You guys, what fun, what fun, what fun. Wait, one in Brisbane, Mark, is it Brisbane? Or is it Brisbane? One in Perth and one in Brisbane. That's amazing. Sorry, I'm just chuckling at you guys. Warren, Mark, Uncle 60 talking to each other. Montana. Woohoo! We'll go. Is that where you are, Warren? Oh, that's where you're going. Got it. Excellent. Oh, Montana. My, but I would love to paint it in Montana. Yay, Mark. Finished the painting last week. Had some long sleepless nights. I understand that.
Oh, that's where you're going. Got it.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Yes, there's some people there. The women kneeling down, working on the garden. All right, so I'm going to pause right there and end this broadcast, and I'll be back in a few minutes with the oil stage. Okay, thanks.